gosh, welcome back to the channel. I don't know why I'm tearing up. I'm not crying, it's just tears in my eyes. I hope you guys are doing well. It is so cold today, so cold out, so I'm happy to be indoors and warm as I wait for you guys to come on in. I'm trying to figure out what I want to talk about today. I had a couple of things in mind, but let me see. Okay, so I want to talk about Thanksgiving, but I feel like Thanksgiving is still like a little bit far out. Actually, not because today is the 19th. So, oh my gosh, it's like less than a week to Thanksgiving. Actually, 8 days, or I would say 7 days. Yeah, so that, and what else do I want to talk about? Um, oh, actually, today I was to come on here with my face mask, but did I say, what did I say? Face mask, yeah, face mask. But I totally forgot because when I washed my hair, my face, oh gosh, when I washed my face, what is happening to my thought process? Yeah, I apply. Oh Lord, it's getting worse. It's going downhill. Hi, Baishan, how are you? Yeah, so when I, after like I washed my face, I applied my moisturizer, and so I couldn't have the face mask on because I didn't want to go through the process of, washing my face again. Yeah. But I did buy this face mask from CVS, it was. Yeah. And I really want to use it, especially now that I have breakouts. I don't know if you guys can see on my face. There's one here, one here. I've always like really struggled with pimples, to be honest. So but I'm grateful and glad that my face is holding up. Currently I'm using Noxima. I don't know if you guys know what that is. Let me see. Noxima. I think that's how they pronounce it. Yeah, Noxima. Noxzema. Yeah, so that's what I use on my face, and it's working just fine. Yeah. Uh, Before that, I was using goat soap. Yeah, there's this lady that I met. Actually, it was, where was that? It was at a fair. Yeah, and she was selling. Actually, she still is selling goat soap, but then she was selling goat soap, and you could see the goats there. She had some goats on display. Those were her goats that she would uh, like was it goat milk soap? Yeah, goat milk soap. Yeah. So she would get the milk directly from the goats and make the soap. I don't know what the process is like, but yep. Hi, Danny. Good to see you here. Hi, Jade Sky. How are you? Welcome, guys. Yeah. Welcome to Wonderful Wednesday. When it's Wednesday, the week is like done. That's how I say it because Wednesday is because if the week starts on Sunday. So Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, then Wednesday, then Thursday, Friday. Yeah, so Wednesday is really like midweek for real, yeah. So yeah, so like I was saying, I was using goat milk soap. I think I still have a few that worked well, but Noxzema is working just fine for me. So yep. Um what was I gonna talk about? Oh my gosh, what's happening today? Oh yeah, I was gonna talk about something. Boom, boom, boom. What's happening to mom? My memory. I need to eat foods. Let me Google foods that help with the memory. I really don't think it's that. I think like I have so many thoughts going on in my head at the same time that sometimes it's like hard to keep track. I think that's what's going on. Help with memory, yeah. Yesterday I went to the dentist. I had an appointment for my Invisaligns. So the upper parts of my, like my jaw, my teeth on my upper jaw are okay, thank God. So this is in terms of how the teeth are laid out, because that's why I have the Invisaligns. I don't think you guys can see them. Maybe next time, what I'll do, I'll just come and show you guys so that you see how it looks like. I just like put them in my teeth, and they actually help straighten out the teeth. Like right now, I have this one, it is super stubborn, super crooked. But we are working on it. It takes time, and you really need to see a dentist who understands and knows what he's doing, because you don't want to mess up with your teeth or your gums. At the end of the day, you better be healthy than, worried about aesthetics and stuff like that. Yeah, so that's why I write things down, because the way sometimes I just forget is crazy. Okay, so healthy foods healthy foods that help with memory. What is happening today? Everything is going awry. It's crazy. Yeah, so let's see the foods that I know that nuts are good. So I don't know if it's ground nuts or cashew nuts, oranges. Oh my gosh, I love oranges like crazy. But then in Dubai, there was this orange juice machine. Yeah. And they would have them in the metros, like the train stations. I used to love those. And also some, I think, in the mall. So you would use your card, like your credit card or your debit card or even cash to like it's like a vending juice machine. Actually, it's a vending machine for juice, but it is fresh juice, like super fresh juice. So you see, the once you put in the cash or you pay by card, you select, how many cups you need for the oranges, and then boom, you literally see the orange being squeezed and you get fresh, I'm telling you, fresh oranges. So I miss that. I don't know if we have those here, but I think I can move around and find out. So yeah, those ones are really good. Or you can get your own squeezer. I guess that's what they're called. A squeeze. There's nothing like just juice from like fresh fruit. It is so refreshing. And personally, I do think that for you to know that you're eating healthy food, you sort of just gauge or observe, not observe, like kind of study like how your body feels after you eat. Yeah. So yeah, that's how I know if like I'm eating well or if I'm just like eating. Have you ever like had and I'm not trashing junk food or anything like that, but when you buy like junk food and you eat it, it is so good. It is so good. Mm. But then afterwards, you're like, oh, did I really need that? Yeah, but sometimes junk food is good once in a while on your cheat day. Yeah. So, yeah, oranges, apples are good. That's why when we were young, they would say, an apple a day keeps the doctor away. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So those ones help a lot. Yeah. So leafy green vegetables. This has been coming up in my searches every time I search like what is rich in these vitamins, blah blah blah. Leafy green vegetables. But I don't know, I'm not really like I would like what's the word for it, not crash, but like juice. Like I would make smoothies using vegetables. That's how I would eat them. I think I should go back to doing that, only because sometimes just eating vegetables is not a. I don't know, unless I'm like eating certain kind of vegetables that I like. But vegetables you like, okay, but they are good. That's why we need to include vegetables in our meals. And I haven't been eating a lot of vegetables, so and leafy green vegetables. I guess those are like, I would say the fresh ones, not the frozen ones. I don't know that the frozen ones. I don't know what the nutrition value is for the frozen and the non-frozen ones. I don't know, and I don't want to even purport that, like, to know. But vegetables are super, super important. Kale. So the ones I like spinach. Yeah. I don't mind spinach. Cabbage. Ugh. It takes a lot for me to eat cabbage. Maybe if it's in like a salad, yeah. But cooked cabbage is like I don't know. Yeah. And then I forget how they're called in English, but I know them in my mother tongue or in Swahili. There's mrenda, there is kunde. So I think jute leaves. One of them is called jute leaves. Yeah. So that is it. I am yet to remember what I wanted to talk about. That is crazy. I was thinking of thanks. There was Thanksgiving and something else. That's why I always write down stuff. Okay. Learn from me and write down stuff. Preparation is key. Preparation is very, very important. Yeah. I used to love salmon. Oh my gosh. That would be the food that it would be like my go to whenever I would go out to eat. Salmon, 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 salmon. But now, for some reason, my body is rejecting salmon. I don't know why. But hopefully one day I'll go back to eating salmon. Yeah, so what else? What else did I want to say? Yeah, so there are different foods that improve memory. Fruits, nuts. Yeah, I was talking about nuts. So all, uh, I think almost all nuts are good. Yeah, yep. But they say walnuts are really good. Let me see how well. I think I've eaten walnuts before, but I just don't know how. Let me see. Let me pull this up. Oh yeah, walnuts. Okay, maybe I should eat more of walnuts because they help with the heart, brain, gut health, rich in nutrients. Ooh, walnuts it is. I think I do have some in my pantry. I'll go and check and see. Uh, so one thing that really annoys me. Okay, annoy is a strong word. Scratch that. Like that really doesn't encourage me to like eat nuts is the way, when you eat a nut it sticks in your teeth, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, now I have to make sure that all the nuts are gone. It's a bit uncomfortable for me, but that is what we have teeth for, to eat and to grind our food. Yeah. What else do I want to talk about? What else do I want to talk about? I think it's just one of those days where I'm like, oh, tired. Yeah, I'm a little bit tired. I don't know if you guys saw my live or watched, I think that's the right word to use, where I was preparing samosa, actually cooking samosas. So, judge me not. The samosas were tasty, super tasty. My husband really loved them, but the aesthetics on it, so it wasn't. The look was like, first I think, because the shape, it wasn't really shaped properly. Like the waist triangle, like the triangular shape, the way a proper samosa is shaped. And I did use whole wheat flour, so that one is brown in color. And yeah, it just gets like super dark brown, and it wasn't really like, the look wasn't the best, but the taste, that's why they say don't judge a book by its cover. Do not judge a book by its cover. Yeah, so now that I have totally, completely just forgotten what I wanted to talk about, I think, yeah, you guys, maybe if you have questions to ask me, you can ask. The crazy thing is, like, once I'm done with this live, then boom, everything will just come flowing and flowing, and I'll be like, oh, why would that happen? Yep. Okay. It is. The thing is, I'm just still focused on trying to remember it. But anyway, things do happen. We are human beings. We are not perfect. Okay. We are not perfect at all. At all. Okay. What else? What else? Okay, let me just forget about that and talk about something else. Talk about something else. The holidays are here. Have you guys started like decorating for Christmas? I must say there are a few people who do start early, and here in the US, I realize people start way too early. Like right now, you drive around, there are like decorative lights outside for Christmas. It brings the like you really feel the holiday mood. It puts you in the holiday mood, and it brings out, what was I gonna say? Yeah, it brings out the Christmas spirit, I think. That's what I wanted to say. Yeah. So, yep. Okay, so now I've thought of something else that I wanted to talk about. Not That's not what I wanted to talk about today, but hey, why not? So, I don't know if you guys watch football, soccer, I mean, yeah. Because, like, in Kenya, it's football. So when I say football, I'm thinking soccer. But here, you have to like really differentiate, because right now it's like football season, but American football. But I am actually talking about soccer, soccer, soccer. I just saw there was a highlight showing it was the match between Kenya and Senegal. So for those who do not know, Kenya is in East Africa, Senegal is in West Africa. I saw some uh statistics, and I was like, there is no way. That is crazy. Oh my gosh. So it came up on my timeline on Facebook, and at that time it was Senegal 8 and Kenya was nil. Those are goals. No, it was 7 and then nil. And now that I just pulled up the statistics, it shows Kenya nil, Senegal 8 goals. That is crazy. I have to watch highlights of this match to find out what's happening. That is crazy. 8-0 is insane. Let me see what ESPN says about this. Oh my gosh. Did they go into extra time? Insane. So for like a soccer match, there are two sessions, I would say. So the first half and the second half, and then there is like a rest period in between. And if there was, so it's like the first 45 minutes of play, then you rest, and then the next 45 minutes of play. And if there was any like time wasted, maybe or maybe let me say time lost. Yeah, time lost sounds much better than time wasted. So let's say, for example, if someone got injured and then it took time out of the match, or just something happened and time was lost, so the referee will add like time, like additional time. But then sometimes the magic happens in the extra time. Yeah, that's why in soccer they say it's not over until it's over, until you actually hear the last whistle. Anything can happen. I remember there was a World Cup match we were watching one time. I can't remember which year that was, but it was so high pressure. It was crazy. Like it was intense. Intense is the word. Yeah, it was so intense. Like you'd just be on the edge of your seat because you don't know what would happen. Yeah. And I like such matches. It takes a lot, but it's fun to watch. Yeah. Anyway, I'm saying all this to say that the World Cup is here next year. I really want to go like and watch at least one match, but I haven't even bought a ticket. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm thinking. So I don't know if they have started the qualifiers. Let's see. Okay, so the World Cup is next year, FIFA World Cup. Next year, it's being hosted by three countries: Canada, Mexico, and the United States of America. So right now, I think the qualifiers are going on. There was an opening for volunteers, like if you like to volunteer. I was thinking about it, but then it took me so much time, and now the window is closed. You cannot apply to volunteer, and uh, as a volunteer, you cater for everything, so you're not paid. I think what you get out of it is the experience. Yeah, and I think it would be like a fun experience, you know. Go, go, FIFA, FIFA World Cup. There's a song. I the time that the World Cup was held in, I think it was in South Africa. Oh, that song was so. Was it like Lamina Mina Waka Waka? I don't know the lyrics, so guys don't judge me. Mina Mina Zankalewa. It's time for Africa. That was fun. Yeah. So let me see the qualifiers. The qualifiers basically are like countries playing against each other uh, to qualify to play, in the World Cup. I think I did see somewhere that Cristiano Ronaldo will play. Let me just see. Yeah. Is Cristiano Ronaldo playing? Because in football, normally people say once you're like mid 30s, then you retire. But I think if you're still fit, like why retire? Okay. Is Cristiano Ronaldo playing? Let me see. Yeah, he's playing in the 2026 World Cup. Oh, he's 41 years old. He's still young. But in football terms, that is not so young. I think just in any kind of sports, once you're, I think once you like hit 40s or approaching 40s, you retire. And I think the reason being there are also like younger people coming up and they have a lot of energy and you can't really compete. Trust me, when you grow older, your body slows down. Don't ask me how I know, I just know. Your body really, really slows down. Yeah, so let me see. Oh, okay. That is quite interesting. I love sports. I do feel like, actually I think Sports and food. These are two things that unite people, you know? Yeah, so Cristiano is playing for Portugal 'cause that's where he's from. World Cup, USA, Canada, Mexico. Yeah. So food and sports. Those are two things that unite people from all over the world. I can't tell you, like, for example, right now the English Premier League is ongoing, and you get fans in Kenya, in let's say maybe somewhere in Asia, somewhere in Europe, like super super loyal to their teams, and it's just amazing to watch. Yeah, and you see it everywhere, even here with football and baseball, hockey, like different kinds of sports. I do like track and field. I don't know, like there's just this kind of excitement that I feel, the adrenaline. Oh my gosh, when I'm watching like athletes running like on the field, it is a beauty to watch. Yeah, and just to know that it takes a lot of, training and preparation and energy to do that. Because for myself, when I'm in my Pilates class, I'm like, when I'm like focusing on my arms, I feel like I'm going to crash, like the pain that I feel. So I can't really imagine, how much work the athletes put in, these sports figures, sports personalities, like people who actually are actively involved in playing sports. It takes a lot because I think, actually, I know you're challenging your body, to do, just like intense stuff, and you have to prepare. Because one time, this is now story time. One time I did, what happened? Yeah, I ran a marathon, but I did not prepare at all, at all. It was crazy, like zero preparation. When you participate in a marathon, at least that's what I remember, you actually get material that would help you prepare, and they also organize like places, or yeah, places that you could go to and work out with other people, or just workouts that you can do by yourself. So it's pretty much organized because they do want you ready for the day of, the marathon, because you don't want to collapse while you're running. And this particular marathon, it was a half marathon, 10 kilometers. I don't know what that is in miles. I'll just pull it up really quick. That is like 6.2 miles. And so I was there just chilling, thinking that, oh, you know what? I got this. I got this. That all I have to do is just show up and stretch a little bit the day of, and everything will be fine. Oh, shame on me, because what happened was the run was good. I just sort of paced myself. I didn't like overstretch my body. But then at the end of and I did finish, so kiddos. But at the end of it, I could barely move. I could barely walk. I am telling you guys, I was in my room for days before I could even step out. It was so painful. It was super painful. Would I ever do it again? Yeah, I could run another marathon, but this time round, I'll make sure that I am super prepared. I'll do all the exercises, just get ready. Because that was, I don't even know what I was thinking. That was not a very wise move. And so they say you live and you learn, and I did learn a lot. Yeah. So anyway, guys, that's it for today. And I'll see you guys tomorrow by God's grace. And like I always say, please, please be a kind human. It does not cost a thing. And until next time, bye.